Jetstar 228, ready to pick up IFR clearance to Auckland.
Jetstar 228, Christchurch delivery. Expect runway 20, Padam 1 Quebec departure with the Glen transition. Squawk 0666.
Padam 1 Quebec departure with the Glen transition. Squawk 0666. Jetstar 228.
Jetstar 228, read back correct. Contact ground 121.9 when ready for pushback or engine start.
Ground 121.9 when ready, Jetstar 228.
Boarding requested.
New Zealand 772 Mike, at ramp 15, request pushback and engine start.
As you settle in, we ask that you move into your seat as quickly as possible. Place your smaller personal belongings underneath the seat in front of you, and only your larger bags, wheels first, into an overhead locker. If your seat is in an exit row or at a bulkhead, you will need to put all of your personal belongings into the overhead lockers. Please ensure you take care when lowering the armrest. And be reminded that smoking of any kind is not permitted on the aircraft, including the use of e-cigarettes. Once the last cabin door is closed, you'll be required to place your personal electronic devices into flight mode for the duration of the flight. Please let us know at any time if you need any assistance.
and gentlemen, as we are preparing to close the main cabin door, please remain in your allocated seat. That is the seat that is printed on your boarding pass for the duration of the flight. If you do have any questions, please refer to a crew member. For those of you who have collected the flyable pack during boarding, we ask that face masks and wipes, whether used or unused, are not left in the seat pocket or remain on the aircraft. If you have downloaded the COVID-19 app, please be assured that it will still work during the flight if the Bluetooth is turned on. We thank you for respecting each other and the crew to ensure a safe and comfortable flight. We also ask that you report any unacceptable behaviour.
We are ready for pushback.
New Zealand 782 Mike, request taxi.
New Zealand 782 Mike, runway 20 taxi via Foxtrot, Alpha 2.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Runway 20 taxi via Foxtrot, Alpha 2, New Zealand 782 Mike.
Locking gear.
Jetstar 228, stand 16, request pushback.
Jetstar 228, Christchurch ground, hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
Hold position for traffic, Jetstar 228.
Jetstar 228, Christchurch ground, pushback approved. Face northwest.
Release
Pushback
parking
approved,
brakes.
face northwest, Jetstar 228.
All aircraft be advised information Bravo now current, QNH1005.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Cabin
Crew, arm doors.
Hello everyone and welcome to your Jetstar flight. As you prepare for takeoff, it is important that you are familiar with the safety features of this Airbus A321 aircraft. Please pay attention to the crew member nearest to you as they demonstrate the safety features for this aircraft.
Hello again. We want you to have a safe and enjoyable flight. So please listen closely while we take you through the safety requirements for our Airbus A320. Your crew are highly trained to help keep you safe, so make sure you listen to and follow their instructions. As we get underway, please make sure you're under the seat in front of you or in an overhead locker. Check that your seat back is upright, your tray table is stowed away, your armrest is lowered, and your window shade is open. The seatbelt sign above you will be illuminated whenever you must have your seatbelt fastened. To fasten your seatbelt, click the buckle and clasp, and pull on the loose strap to tighten. Undo the seatbelt by lifting the buckle flap. The seatbelt is most effective when worn low, tight, and throughout the entire flight. Make sure you're familiar with the brace position best suited to your seat. The onboard safety instruction card in your seat pocket shows pictures of your
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
place it over your head, pass the strap around your back, clip it at the front, and then pull on the loose strap to tighten. Only inflate your life jacket as you leave the aircraft by pulling down. On board the aircraft, including in the bathrooms. It's our pleasure to have you on board with us today, and we hope you have an enjoyable flight. Thanks for listening.
Jetstar 228, taxi for departure.
Jetstar 228, runway 20 taxi via Foxtrot, Alpha, Alpha 2.
All right, we'll taxi to runway 20 via Foxtrot, Alpha, Alpha 2, Jetstar 228.
New Zealand 845 Lima, ramp 15 taxi via Alpha 6 Alpha. Hold short runway 11.
Ramp 15 via Alpha 6 Alpha. Hold short runway 11, New Zealand 845 Lima.
Jetstar 232, request taxi. Jetstar 232, runway 20 taxi via Alpha, Alpha 2. Alright, we'll taxi to runway 20 via Alpha, Alpha 2, Jetstar 232. New Zealand 845 Lima, cross runway 11 at Alpha 11. Continue taxi via Alpha, Foxtrot.
Cross runway 11 at Alpha 11. Continue taxi via Alpha, Foxtrot, New Zealand 845 Lima.
Jetstar 232, contact Christchurch Tower 118.4. Contact Tower 118.4, Jetstar 232, bye-bye. Jetstar 228, contact Christchurch Tower 118.4.
Contact Tower 118.4, Jetstar 228. Have a good day.
Jetstar 232, holding short, runway 20. Jetstar 232, Christchurch Tower, wind 215 at treat, runway 20, cleared for takeoff. Runway 20 cleared for takeoff. Jetstar 232.
Jetstar 228, holding short, runway 20.
Jetstar 228, number 2 for departure. Hold short of 20.
Affirm, hold short of 20, Jetstar 228.
Jetstar 228, runway 20, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, runway 20, Jetstar 228.
Jetstar 228, Christchurch Tower. Wind 215 at tree, runway 20 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 20, cleared for takeoff, Jetstar 228.
Jetstar 232, contact Christchurch departure 126.1. Contact Christchurch departure 126.1, Jetstar 232. Jetstar 228, contact Christchurch departure 126.1.
Contact Christchurch departure 126.1, Jetstar 228. Christchurch departure, Jetstar 228, 1,300 feet.
Jetstar 228, Christchurch departure. Good day. Identified. Climb to flight level 180.
Climb to flight level 180, Jetstar 228. 119.2, Jetstar 228.
New Zealand Centre, Jetstar 232. Good day. Through 4,100 feet for flight level 170.
Jetstar 232, New Zealand Centre, radar contact. Climb to flight level 350.
Climb to flight level 350, Jetstar 232.
New Zealand Centre, Jetstar 228, passing flight level 158 for flight level 180 direct Glen.
Jetstar 228, New Zealand Centre, good day, radar contact. Climb to flight level 370.
Climb to flight level 370, Jetstar 228.
348 Mike, Ward 4 Charlie, runway tree 4. Report ready for descent.
Ward 4 Charlie, runway tree 4, ready for descent. New Zealand 348 Mike.
New Zealand 348 Mike, descend to flight level 100.
Descend to flight level 100, New Zealand 348 Mike. Jetstar 244, climbing 4,000 feet for flight level 170.
Jetstar 244, New Zealand Centre, identified, climb to flight level tree 50.
Climb to flight level tree 50, Jetstar 244. New Zealand Centre, New Zealand 817 Mike, descending via Lardy 7 Alpha, flight level 134.
New Zealand 817 Mike, New Zealand Centre, identified. New Zealand 817 Mike, contact Wellington approach 122 decimal tree.
Contact Wellington approach 122 decimal tree, New Zealand 817 Mike.
Lima, New Zealand Centre. Expect Ward 4 Charlie, runway 34.
Expect Ward 4 Charlie, runway 34, New Zealand 192 Lima. Descending via TAP 3 Charlie, flight level 302.
Fiji 461, New Zealand Centre, radar contact. New Zealand 772 Mike, New Zealand Centre. Expect radar vectors, runway 25.
Correct radar vectors. Runway 25, New Zealand 772 Mike.
New Zealand Centre, New Zealand 200 Mike. Good day, flight level 162. New Zealand 200 Mike, New Zealand Centre, identified.
New Zealand Centre, New Zealand 612, descending via Scary Tree Bravo, flight level 349er.
New Zealand 612, New Zealand Centre, radar contact. New Zealand 612, descend to 7,000 feet, QNH1005.
Descend to 7,000 feet, QNH1005, New Zealand 612. New Zealand Centre, New Zealand 070 Mike, flight level 170.
New Zealand 070 Mike, New Zealand Centre, radar contact.
New Zealand Centre, Jetstar 292, good day, flight level 369er.
Jetstar 292, New Zealand Centre, radar contact. New Zealand 531, descend to 2,000 feet, QNH1004.
Descend to 2,000 feet, QNH1004, New Zealand 531.
New Zealand 772 Mike, radar vectors, runway 25. Report ready for descent.
Radar vectors, runway 25, ready for descent, New Zealand 772 Mike.
New Zealand 772 Mike, flight present heading, descend to flight level 070, Napier landing runway 25.
Alright, flight present heading, descend to flight level 070, Napier landing runway 25, New Zealand 772 Mike.
runway 05 right.
Expect Papa 6 Bravo. Runway 05 right. New Zealand 070 Mike. New Zealand Centre. New Zealand 306 Lima. Flight level 110.
New Zealand 306 Lima. New Zealand Centre. Identified. New Zealand 306 Lima. New Zealand Centre. Expect IGMU 2 Alpha. Runway tree 4.
Expecting Moon 2 Alpha, runway tree 4, New Zealand 306 Lima.
New Zealand 306 Lima, IGMU 2 Alpha, runway tree 4. Report ready for descent.
Moon 2 Alpha, runway tree 4, ready for descent, New Zealand 306 Lima.
New Zealand 306 Lima, descent to 5,000 feet, QNH 1005.
Descent to 5,000 feet, New Zealand 306 Lima.
New Zealand 782 Mike, New Zealand Centre, expect into 1 Bravo, runway tree 6.
Expect into 1 Bravo, runway tree 6, New Zealand 782 Mike.
New Zealand 306 Lima, contact Wellington approach 122 decimal tree.
Contact Wellington approach 122 decimal tree, New Zealand 306 Lima.
Expect 87 Delta, runway 05 right, Jetstar 228.
New Zealand 782 Mike, descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 1010.
Descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 1010, New Zealand 782 Mike.
Jetstar 228, ready for descent.
Jetstar 228, Daddy 7 Delta, runway 05 right, descend to 10,000 feet, QNH 1005.
Daily 7 Delta, runway 05 right, descend to 10,000 feet, Jetstar 228.
New Zealand Centre, Qantas 141, descending via Arati 7 Bravo, 10,300 feet.
Qantas 141, New Zealand Centre, radar contact. Qantas 141, contact Auckland approach 124.3.
Contact Auckland approach 124.3, Qantas 141. New Zealand Centre, New Zealand 012 Mike, flight level 066.
New Zealand 012 Mike, New Zealand Centre, radar contact. Continue climb to flight level 170.
Continue climb to flight level 170, New Zealand 012 Mike.
Jetstar 232, descend to 7,000 feet, QNH 1004.
Descend to 7,000 feet, QNH 1004, Jetstar 232.
New Zealand 012
New Zealand Centre, radar contact. Continue climb to flight level 115. Continue climb to flight level 115, Alpha Charlie. Alpha Charlie, New Zealand Centre, expect radar vectors, runway 04. Expect radar vectors, runway 04, Alpha Charlie.
New Zealand Centre, Jetstar 232, descending via Scary 3 Bravo, flight level 233.
Jetstar 232, New Zealand Centre, radar contact. New Zealand Centre, New Zealand 070 Mike, descending via Pepe 6 Bravo, flight level 166. New Zealand 070 Mike, New Zealand Centre, radar contact. New Zealand Centre, New Zealand 038 Lima, good day, flight level 09 tree. New Zealand 038 Lima, New Zealand Centre, radar contact, continue climb to flight level 150. Continue climb to flight level 150, New Zealand 038 Lima. Alpha Charlie, radar vectors, runway 04. Report ready for descent. Radar vectors, runway 04. Ready for descent, Alpha Charlie. Alpha Charlie, flight present heading, descend to 2,000 feet, QNH1007, Tauranga Airport landing runway 04. Alright, flight present heading, descend to 2,000 feet, QNH1007, Tauranga Airport landing runway 04, Alpha Charlie. Alpha Charlie, contact Christchurch information approach 123.8. Contact Christchurch information approach 123.8, Alpha Charlie.
Good day, New Zealand Centre, New Zealand 612, descending via Scary Tree Bravo, flight level 255.
New Zealand 612, New Zealand Centre, identified.
New Zealand Centre, Jetstar 244, descending via Scary 3 Bravo, flight level 300.
Jetstar 244, New Zealand Centre, radar contact. New Zealand Centre, New Zealand 200 Mike, good day, flight level 170. New Zealand 200 Mike, New Zealand Centre, radar contact. New Zealand Centre, New Zealand 012 Mike, flight level 154. New Zealand 012 Mike, New Zealand Centre, radar contact, continue climb to flight level 170. Continue climb to flight level 170, New Zealand 012 Mike. New Zealand Centre, Jetstar 292, descending via Scary 3 Bravo, flight level 347. Jetstar 292, New Zealand Centre, radar contact.
004.
Descend to 7,000 feet, QNH 1004 Jetstar 228.
Jetstar 228. Contact Auckland approach 124.3.
Contact Auckland approach 124.3, Jetstar 228. Auckland approach, Jetstar 228, 13,600 feet, we have Victor on board.
Jetstar 228 Auckland approach, good day. QNH 100 for expect radar vectors for ILS runway 05 right.
QNH 100 for expect radar vectors for ILS runway 05 right, Jetstar 228.
Auckland approach, Jetstar 232, 12,400 feet with the numbers. Jetstar 232 Auckland approach, good day. QNH 100 for expect the ILS runway 05 right. QNH 100 for expect the ILS runway 05 right, Jetstar 232. Jetstar 228, descend to 3,000 feet.
Descend to 3,000 feet, Jetstar 228.
Auckland approach, New Zealand 070 Mike, 13,100 feet, we have Victor.
New Zealand 070 Mike Auckland approach, QNH 100 for expect the ILS runway 05 right.
QNH 100 for expect the ILS runway 05 right, New Zealand 070 Mike.
Jetstar 228, leave steel heading 265, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 05 right.
Leave steel heading 265, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 05 right, Jetstar 228.
Jetstar 228, turn right, heading 280, descend to 5,000 feet, vectors for the approach.
Turn right, heading 280, descend to 5,000 feet, Jetstar 228.
approach, New Zealand 612. Good day, 2,400 feet, we have Victor. Jetstar 228, turn right, heading tree 10, descend to 4,000 feet.
Turn right, heading 310, descend to 4,000 feet, Jetstar 228.
New Zealand 612 Auckland approach, QNH100 for expect the ILS runway 05 right. QNH100 for expect the ILS runway 05 right, New Zealand 612. Jetstar 228, 4 miles from Lingu, turn right, heading 005, maintain 3,000 feet until established on the final approach course. Cleared ILS runway 05 right.
Turn right, heading 005, 3,000 feet until established, cleared ILS runway 05 right, Jetstar 228.
Jetstar 228, contact Auckland Tower 118.7.
Over to Tower 118.7, Jetstar 228. Auckland Tower, Jetstar 228, ILS runway 05 right.
Jetstar 228, Auckland Tower, continue.
Roger, Jetstar 228.
Jetstar 228, wind 020 at 22, gust 32, runway 05 right cleared to land.
Runway 05 right cleared to land, Jetstar 228.
New Zealand 539, contact Auckland departure 129.6.
Contact Auckland departure 129.6, New Zealand 539. Jetstar 232, ILS runway 05 right.
500.
Jetstar 232, Auckland Tower, continue.
Roger, Jetstar 232.
Retard. 5.
Jetstar 228, exit left at Alpha 3.
Exit left at Alpha 3, Jetstar 228.
Jetstar 232, wind 020 at 22, gusts 32, runway 05 right cleared to land.
Runway 05 right cleared to land, Jetstar 232.
Jetstar 228, contact ground 121.9er.
Ground 121.9er, Jetstar 228, bye-bye. Jetstar 228, request taxi to company gate.
China Eastern 7388 Heavy, ready to taxi to be active.
Jetstar 228, gate 22 taxi via Alpha 5, Alpha, Bravo 6, Delta 1.
Gate 22 via Alpha 5 Alpha, Bravo 6, Delta 1 Jetstar 228.
China Eastern 7388 Heavy, runway 05 right taxi via Kilo, Alpha, Alpha 10.
Alright, we'll taxi to runway 05 right via Kilo, Alpha, Alpha 10, China Eastern 7388 Heavy.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for flying with Jetstar and welcome to your lovely destination. Firstly, Jetstar will
New Zealand 027 Mike, contact Auckland Tower 118.7.
Contact Tower 118.7, New Zealand 027 Mike. Have a good day.
And for your safety, remember to hold on to the handrails and be steady on the stairs.
New Zealand 169 Lima, ready to taxi to be active. New Zealand 169 Lima, runway 05 right taxi via Charlie 5, Bravo, Juliet, Alpha, Alpha 10. Alright, we'll taxi to runway 05 right via Charlie 5, Bravo, Juliet, Alpha, Alpha 10, New Zealand 169 Lima.
Once again, thank you for choosing Jetstar and we look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you and have a lovely day.
the boarding requested.